Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, November 29th, 2016. Uh, I'll be playing some Land Coaster again today. If you remember from last time, we were playing that Good Golly Ms. Molly or that mission there, and Good Gully is definitely a good way of describing that mission. It pretty much took the whole of Sunday. Finally got through it, but now I can actually go on and play a new mission. So let's get into it right now. Let me turn on the music here. There we go. So apparently, if we go here and to career mode. It's been a while since I've been to this screen. Yeah, this whole fairy tale, these 3 missions here, this is considered easy. So if this last one, you see, if it took that long, then I'm gonna have some trouble with the medium missions. But we'll see what this is. So this is Dex R's Science Shenanigans. I'll read the description after we load the missions. So let's just get right into this. This looks like it's called Night Encounters. So yeah, not sure how far I'm going to be playing the career mode in Planet Coaster. If it becomes too difficult, then I don't know if I want to be streaming it. It definitely wouldn't be entertaining to just watch me struggle through all of it. Okay, so Night Encounters. The government recently sold off a tract of restricted land to private buyers, which was promptly snapped up by an ambitious theme park operation. Shortly after their grand opening, this sci-fi theme park's management mysteriously disappeared along with all their research. Keep this park in the black, earn enough to research new rides, and make this strange park a success. Okay. And well, that's a nice way to start, and it's things are already on fire. This is good to see. Just do a little. I'm gonna pause the game here just to see. So our objectives here: achieve a scenery rating of 50. That's easy enough to do. Monthly profit from rides only, 3,000. Buy 5 rides. That's easy. Monthly profit of 5,000. Okay. Achieve a park rating of 1,000 and 10,000 from rides. Okay. So it looks like we'll have to focus on rides, maybe less on concessions and food and drink and whatnot. Let's close that off. So what do we got here? I see diesel. Oh, I recognize what that is. That's a forge. There's actually 2 of them here. There's one down there. I don't know if having 2 forges of of the same type is a good idea. I'm just looking at there's a queue there. People seem to be wanting to go on that one, and this one too. So might be okay. We'll have to see. What else is this? We got this spaceship hull, which seems to be just a decoration, and then some other debris. Okay. It seems like a fairly flat land around here. Okay, let's unpause the game. Let's see what kind of rides are available to us. Oh. Really? Nothing's available to us. Oh, I don't want to speed up the game. Okay. This is a very strange. This is actually harder than I expected, even with those objectives there. Let's see. Research. Now, are we making a profit? Let me go look at our finances here. It's a small profit. Hard to tell, really. Might have to take out some loans. Really? There are no loans available in this scenario. So how the hell do you... Okay, this is actually going to be harder than I expected. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about this game. They really jump the difficulty in the last few missions. That does require me to be a bit more creative, which I like, but I just wish they ramped it up a little bit more gradually. Okay, what do we got here? A family ride, a thrill ride. Thing is, I'm not. I just want to see how much are we actually making right now. Let's speed up the game here. I just want to wait for 1 month to pass to see if there's anything I'm missing here. Where does this path go to? Oh, this is first aid. Well, that's a nice indicator. First aid and washrooms there. We can't even get any shops and facilities. There's like nothing. Like blueprints, nothing. Wow, you really start off nothing in this mission. Okay, so let's see. March 13. We're halfway through the month. Take a look here. Yeah. It's a very small amount of profit. We might have to just funnel that into research, but I just want to wait. I'm gonna wait for this month to finish before I do anything. Doesn't look like everyone's going on the forge. I don't want to touch them though because this, for some reason, this one's more popular. Okay, so March 21. So we'll see here. Monthly profit 485. Is there any staff in this park? There's one janitor, one mechanic. Okay, so that's good enough for now, I think. We really start with nothing here. Okay, we are back. Okay, so it's pretty much the end of the month now. $500. So we can spend all $500 of that. Let me slow the game down here. Let's see here. What do we want? So we need another ride of some sort. Family ride or thrill ride. They're about the same. I'm actually going to go with a family ride because we already had the 2 forges and they're considered thrill rides. And 60 days. You know, I think we can afford to go at a loss here, so I'm going to go up to 1,000. And we're just going to run this. Oops, I don't want to do that. So we will lose a bit of money here, but that's totally fine. Yeah. So monthly profit of 700, so roughly 500 to 700, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. So this is probably going to take a while. Meantime, I'm going to take a look at what this is. So I guess the ship crashed through these trees. Seems to be like a booster rocket. Or it says spaceship landing gear. Okay. And then there's this big pit here. Some crates. What's this thing? Cargo carrier. Seems to be malfunctioning there. And then some engine. Some fiberglass. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let me think about where we're gonna put this thrill ride. We got a lot of space, I think. Yeah, nice and flat. Eventually want to put in a coaster, I'm betting. Usually the best spot for these rides are in flat areas, so I want to try to conserve my space here. We've got, I'm trying to determine where's the edge of this park. Is it over here? It's hard to see. I did see the edge of the park right over here, I think. There it is. So I guess we could just simply follow this line. Oh, there's the edge. Okay, so it goes down that way. It's also hard to see. Why is it all dark? Set the lighting to... That's better. Yeah, that's easier to see. Okay. Oh, I don't like it all dark like that. Okay, yeah, so the edge of the park is right there. So I can't build on any of this part on the right side here. Okay, so maybe around... Oh, I can't actually build in this lake here, which is unfortunate. That'd been a nice area for like a coaster to go around. So I think right along this strip here, We're gonna set up some new rides. And, we're still making money. That's weird. I turn on the research, but it's... How does that work? Take a look here. Finances. How does that... That's weird because I'm researching right now, right? But I'm still making the same amount of money. Oh, it's because the rides are actually making more. I see. Okay, that's good to see. Alright, so in that case, I could have just made this 1500. And since I've got some money left over, I think I'll just get the other thrill ride going. Let's do that at 1500. So this should finish in a sec. So we should be able to get that going here. Let's close this guy off. Take a look at our notifications. I wonder if I should maybe also research some food and drink. Again, the objectives of this mission doesn't really look at that. They look at profit. Okay, we got our research project. Let's take a look. What is this thing? The good old Rocktopus. Alright, so let's slow the game down a bit. Okay, our first ride. So our Rocktopus isn't great. Excitement's not the greatest, but I gotta put it somewhere. I think I'll try to sneak it in this corner here. Right there. Now, how we're going to line the path up here, I'm not too sure. I think what I'm going to do is actually try to put the entrance here, then make another path that goes down that way. So let's see if I can do this first. I'm just going to sneak around these trees here. Right there. I think that should be a good enough cue there. And then a path. Trying to match what this path is. I think it's this one. I guess I could also move the exit a little bit closer. Hold on. Where is that? Move exit. So right there. And that doesn't look like the matching path, I think. Oh, I ran out of money. Whoa, whoops. That was fast. Okay. Maybe I should turn off the research for now. Yeah, I'm gonna scale this back a bit and try to get some funds again because we just need to finish that path there. So we're gonna connect the path up if I can. What's that here? Okay. Turn this guy on. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How much is this thing charging? $9. A lot of people think it's really good value, so I could increase the price. I think what I'm going to do is actually not touch the price here, because I want to actually keep it at real good value, so that keeps attracting customers. Because what I found is I keep increasing this ticket price up to something like $11 or $12, and then they suddenly don't think it's good value. But then, as soon as things go wrong, then the thing doesn't make any profit anymore. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Maybe make a slight increase, because it's like, you know, one in 5, 1 in 4 people think it's good value. Got some people going up the Rocktopus, so that's good. Like, the Forge is making $888 there. Also, actually, both of them are making $800. That's pretty good. So I guess having duplicate rides is actually okay to have, as long as you have enough people going there. So it looks like that's good. The advantage of that is then people don't have to wait for one. Actually, I noticed this one's blue and this one's red, so that's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at our research here. So that's getting going. We got another family ride, Carousel in the Sky. Probably research that next. Let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, Rocktopus is really good value. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to let that go. Alright. I guess we could. But one thing I don't know is, I know in Transport Fever, if you get into debt for a while, you can't lose, but you can't really win. So you've effectively lost. But I'm just worried, if you stay in debt for too long in Planet Coaster, I don't know if you actually lose, if it'll actually warn you or make you go bankrupt. So I'm gonna be careful of that. I'm not gonna increase the research quite yet. We're not in any hurry at the moment. So okay, so how many people we got? 273. All right. Might need to consider building another mechanic or a janitor, or hiring them. I mean, okay, up to 1,000. So maybe we can. Oh, it's almost done anyway. Okay, let's take a look what this one is. Ah, the Wild Blue. Yeah, this one was the one we used the last mission. Yeah, let's get that one going. So the Wild Blue. It's right next to the lake there, so that's kind of appropriate, I think. Now, it doesn't want to go there for some reason. I wonder if I have to rotate it a bit. Is it because I'm too close to the edge of the park, maybe? Maybe that's why. So it actually won't move. Oh, actually, I can't even afford it. No, it's 1,600. That's why. All right, so we have to wait. Let's wait a bit. Try to get some more money. There's a lot of people on the Rocktopus right now. All right, 1,200. Let's take a look at our finances here again. I find it weird that this one doesn't actually give you any loans. That does make it a little more difficult, I think. So 18,000 in rides. I guess I need to really get a variety of rides soon, because I have a feeling people ride one ride, they're not going to ride the same one. Like if I've gone on that forge, I don't need to go on the other one there. Okay, 1,700. We'll keep it running. I need some money for the paths and stuff. See if I can fit this guy in. Yep. So I'm gonna rotate him so it actually flies out of the park. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, see, it doesn't allow me to do that. I have to. Okay. So maybe. So actually, this way would work. I think. No, now I suddenly don't have enough money. That's annoying. Give me money, come on. 1,500. Yep, this is gonna be a long mission, I think. I'm just begging for money right now. 1,600. Okay, looks like I can build it now. Let's see if I can find a good spot for it. If I have enough. It'll just stabilize. What's wrong with my finances? Come on. I only made $841. I wonder if it's because maybe one of the rides will. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game because I'm getting annoyed that I have to wait for. Okay, so we're gonna put it here, I think. Now I have to find a good spot for the entrance, and I don't know where a good spot is. Actually, I think I'll put it right over here, and we'll snake the entrance around. So I'm gonna do maybe that. Put the exit here. Let me unpause the game. Let's see if I can get some more money for the paths here. Let's see. Okay, let's get this path going. I'm just gonna make it go straight across here. Trying to connect with this one here. It's not the straightest thing in the whole world. Okay, that's good. Then bring my queue around. Now this, the wild blue doesn't actually, it actually doesn't carry as many people. I think it's only like two, actually one person per plane there. So I'm not gonna make this queue too big, I think. Just make it pretty short. Okay, turn that puppy on. And hopefully we'll see more people go there. Now I'm going to try to build all the rides here, but I'm also keeping in mind that if you build the rides too far away from the busy areas, people aren't going to be as willing to go there. So we could try building a few more rides on this side. Problem is, most people go down to this area. So maybe that doesn't make as much sense. You see there. Getting on that one. Okay. Let's start researching another ride. I think I saw another family ride here. Carousel in the Sky. Alright. Let's go 1500 on this one. And this one is... Take a look here. How much money? So $9 for this one. This Rocktopus is really popular. I'm gonna make a very small increase to the price. We're gonna do $5. And this one, this forge, maybe not so much on that one. Because again, sometimes the lines are really long and sometimes they're not. So I'm not too sure if I want to be fiddling with the prices for those right now. Okay, so I'm probably gonna make this into a mix of family and thrill rides. So there's not gonna be any. So we'll probably have family, thrill, family, that sort of thing. Maybe some rides over here too. I could also put in this, or actually this part right here might be a good spot for some food kiosks and that sort of stuff. Because this little part will probably be a very busy part of the park, I think. So definitely something to consider. Should we just take a look at our research? What kind of things? We have toilets, which we already have one. Hat's fantastic, Cosmic Cow. So yeah, getting these two, the Chief Beef and the Cosmic Cow, should help. I'm guessing the guests will probably start complaining about being thirsty or hungry, so we'll have to do that soon. Maybe after this next ride comes in. Alright. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's watching in the stream now, but if you are, thanks for watching. I'm going to be playing Planet Coaster for, I don't know, as long as it takes. Usually I go for about 8 hours with a lot of breaks in between. So once again, I will be for the next few days. I won't be streaming. My next stream will be on Saturday. I don't remember what date that is. I'll just look it up here. December 3rd. So I'll be going back to Transport Fever in the European campaign. And probably not going to finish the campaign, but we'll just try to go through I think we're on the 4th or 5th mission right now. Aeronauts. Okay, that's a good one. Let me pause the game here. Well, if I want to put Aeronauts in here, Aeronauts is about the size of Rocktopus. And, it's pretty expensive too. Okay, so we don't have enough money anyway for that. Now, I could put it right here. Or I could put it perhaps over there. It does kind of fit, since it's about the same size of Aeronauts there. Or Rocktopus, I mean. So yeah, maybe I think I'll actually put it here. I might stick in a smaller ride over here. But I just want to make sure I have enough space for the sundries and concessions over here. Okay. So, what about the rest of this park? We got plenty of land here. And notice, yeah, the park actually goes quite far into this mountain. This might be a good spot for like a coaster or something, actually. Okay, 1500. So again, we're having the same problem of trying to accumulate enough money for these rides. So Octopus, take a look here. Still, people think it's really good value, so that's, for at least some people. I think I'll leave it like that. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. What about Wild Blue here? Yeah, 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, 1900. Let's slow the game down. Let's put in the aeronauts. Looks like we can barely fit it here. I'm gonna actually put the entrance right around there. Okay. So entrance is gonna go on this end. I think it's gonna go this right here. The path's gonna have to go around, unfortunately. Just slightly around there. And the entrance, we're gonna bring this around. Okay, and turn that guy on. So there's our third ride. Let's get some research going. Speed this up. Should I get another ride? I'm just trying to see our objectives here. So, okay, we got 5 rides now. We're not quite at the top in terms of monthly profit, but I'm gonna actually start researching the food and drink stands, because I think we need that. So bring us up to 750. I guess I could also research them both at the same time, so let's do this. Since I don't want to wait around. We'll also need there are already some bins I've noticed here. We'll probably need a bunch more around this area. It really depends on what kind of buildings I can build here. And for this time around, I'm gonna... Well, you'll see in a sec. We used to use the blueprints, the blueprint buildings. I'm gonna try to keep using those. Because in the last mission, those very basic buildings didn't seem to do as well. Or at least, they didn't look quite as nice. We do have a scenery rating to achieve here. So, we might as well try to do that. Ooh, lots of people waiting on aeronauts. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think it's a really good ride. Well, just to 450 a little bit. The thing I don't like about this, I haven't figured this out, but I don't know, it doesn't give you stats on how many people, actually, well, let me do this first. So there's the chief beef, and my cow. Yeah, so what I was saying is when you build a ride, let's, for example, take the Wild Blue, it doesn't actually tell you very much information about how many people it can take on at a time. And clearly, this one takes less people than the other rides in this park. But I can never find where that stat is. Like, I'm trying to look for a number in here somewhere, but... Yeah. 40? It tells me how many people have ridden it so far, but it doesn't tell me the capacity. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe I'm missing something there. Okay, so back to what we were doing here. Let's take a look at our shops here. Okay, so now we got a whole bunch of blueprints. I guess we'll stick with the sci-fi theme here. We got a large sci-fi entrance, plant coaster entrance. What do we got here? So we got the regular standard food and drink stalls. At least now people are getting thirsty, so let me pause the game here. Got our village, sci-fi chief and beef. Or chief beef, I mean. There's for some reason I don't see a sci-fi drink stall though. That's kind of weird. Alright. Maybe I'll just stick with the these guys. I'll just go with the standard ones. And where to build them? I think I'm gonna go... We have this corner here. So, chief beef. Actually, let's put the drink stall first. Oh, drink stall's actually quite a bit bigger. Yeah, let me put the chief beef. Actually, hold on. Is this one bigger? Nope. So let's put the chief beef right there. Chief beef. And I'll put the drink stand over here. I don't think I can... I could intersect there, but I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just do that. Okay. So we got those two. Before we start doing things, let's put some benches in. Benches. We got the sci-fi bench. I'm not sure if I'm going to build anything over here. I might. So we want to put our benches in appropriate spots. I'm going to put some here. Actually, let me get some bins. Bins. Sci-fi bins. Put some here. Bench there. Maybe another bin here if I can. Yep. And over here, actually, we could have put a bench right there. That's a good spot. That's pretty nice there. And around the corner here, I can definitely put in some bins here. Maybe a couple benches there. Cool. So we got that. And yeah, I'm going to leave this part alone. And this part alone, because I don't know if a ride's going to go there or more concession stands. I think that's good for now. So let's pause and speed it up. While we're waiting, let's research another project. Let's get this other thrill ride up. I don't know if there's any more rides to build. Actually, are there coasters available in this mission? I don't see any coasters, actually. That's going to be... Part of me is sort of relieved because we don't have to build any coasters, but part of me is kind of not. I was kind of excited to also start building one again. I guess maybe since this is the first mission of this set, maybe it's kind of basic. So. Okay, so we got, yeah, people are making sure, putting enough bins around here so they don't throw away things. I guess we should put some more benches over here. I think I'll stick a bin over here, maybe one over here, another one there. Maybe a bench along this end here. There we go. Okay, so we've got it going. Let's make sure these are making... They probably are making a profit. Yeah, because they have a huge lineup there. Chief Beef looks busy, so you may want to consider building another one. Another stand. I don't know if I should build maybe another set of stands here, or maybe somewhere else in the park, like perhaps over on this end. Though this end is definitely not quite as busy. All right. I'm really liking the fact, because when I was first playing Planet Coaster, when I zoom in here, I get so many problems with the sound tearing and all that, but that issue seems to be gone now. So I'm actually really happy with that. So research almost done? Oh, there it is. Let's take a look. Insanity Thrill Ride. I don't think I've actually built this one before. Let's see, pause it. Insanity. 2,681. Okay, so It's gonna take a while. It also said that there are other research projects available. Let's take a look here. Okay, so there are more of them available. What else do we got here? Regions, facilities. We'll get some more. Okay, some more different kinds of food stands. I guess we could put those other food stands there if we need to. Let's see here. Yeah, there's so many people waiting now. You know what? Let's I'm gonna research the other food brands here, just to give it a little more variety. And we'll place them in this area. Yeah, see that even with this one stand, I think we need another one. So I'm gonna research those two and stick them right over here, I think. Could also get more toilets. Toilets are kind of in a weird spot here. Yeah, maybe I'll stick another toilet here, since this is such a busy spot. Alright, let's take a look here. Senior rating 24, okay. Monthly profit from rides. Okay, so we're getting close to there. We just need probably a few more rides. I wonder if actually coasters get unlocked later in this mission. Once I've researched some of the more basic rides. Kind of. Oh, there we go. So research ready. So Tiki Chiki and the Gulpy, or just Gulpy, I guess. So now, pause the game again so I don't get distracted. Does it give me other options for those now? Pirate Shop, Drink Shack. Do I need to build another one here? Small entrance. Drink Shack. I'm gonna try something. Can I switch one of these at all? I don't think I can. Right, because I want a Tiki Cheeky, but it's not really allowing me to. Small plant coaster entrance. Village shop? No. Small sci-fi entrance? What's this one? Oh, that's huge. What is this thing? Is this a shop of some sort? I don't actually build. I don't know what this is. I want to see what this is actually. Let's build it over here maybe. Can always blow it up later. What is this thing? Oh, it's just a park entrance. Oh, don't need that. Okay, well, let's see. Is there really no edit building? Okay. I haven't actually explored the building editing part of this game. I guess, okay, so I could take that building and replace the whatever's inside. But considering how much space I have here, maybe I'm not going to do that. Let's just go here. Custom. Okay, let's put in a Gulpy. We got two different ones, so Gulpy Slush, maybe, or let's go for an energy one. So it says I can edit the building. I don't know if I can. What kind of things I can do with this? Let's see, blueprint. I don't have any sci-fi blueprints here, unfortunately. Small building. Coaster station. No, that's the blueprints. Okay. Walls. Well, you can really customize buildings here. Unfortunately, I am not as interested in that part of the game It kind of reminds me of The Sims. If I did that, we'd be here forever, I think. Ew, wow, there's so much stuff here. Okay, we're just gonna leave that alone. That is too many options, I think. Okay, Gulpy Energy, let's get the Tiki. Oh, we got Hot Dog Squad. How? Oh, we already had that. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna put the Tiki Cheeky in, since I researched it, might as well use it. Is that connected there? And I'm gonna stick in one toilet, which I don't even have researched. Okay, well, let me research that. That's pretty important. $500. Let's pause there. Maybe also let's research the... Oh, wait. We still have that Insanity I haven't built, so I will build that once I have enough money here. So, and yeah, people are going straight for that one, so definitely popular. So let's add a few more benches. Put a bench there. Stick a bin over here. Here we got one little bin. Let's put another bench, maybe. Right there. Okay. Those bins are getting full. Let's add maybe an additional bin there. Sneak a bin. Can we have a bench here, maybe? A bench there. Maybe a bin there? Yeah. I might need to get another janitor. We'll have to see. Actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stats of our janitors. Seems pretty happy. So I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Okay, we got 3,000. I'm gonna pause and let's build our next ride. The Insanity. I don't think I've not built this one before. No, what I could do is start another section of rides over here, maybe. Thing is, I don't know. I want to keep as much space for any sort of coaster if we ever get a chance to build them. So I'm gonna concentrate everything over here. So let's see. I thought I saw. I don't know why I can't build closer there. It's kind of weird. I can build like that for some reason. Okay. Now where to put the entrance? Could try sneaking it in here, actually. Let's see if I can do that. And stick the exit over on this end. Okay. So what I actually want to do here is, where is my... How do I blow up paths? Do this. Get rid of this little path. I'm going to try sneaking this queue over this way. Around... Okay, I don't want to connect it. I don't want to connect it quite yet. I want to go this way a bit. And then... there. Just make it a little longer. Okay, and then rebuild this path again. Try to make it as straight as possible. There you go. Oh, nope. Oops, excuse me. Alright, turn that on. Turn that on. Alright. Now, back to researching. Oh, toilets are done. Okay. Cool. And let's start another one. Let's start that other thrill ride. 1,500. And that's happening. Let's build a toilet. Toilet. A ticket booth. Okay. Oh, this entertainment point is. That's something I haven't tried yet. Stick that right there. So that should be a bit more accessible for people who just ate or drank. I think the lineups for these are actually starting to die down, so that's also good to see. Oh, I'm decided to just run into this route already. one for octopus. 15%. 11%. 8%. 9%. Okay, so I think those are good prices right now for those rides. Now what we're gonna put over here, I'm not too sure. I could build another. I'm not sure why this path goes up though. Let's get rid of that thing. I'm thinking running this path around. Maybe put one more ride here and then circle this path around maybe. Or actually put it. I should probably put a ride right here first, I think. So yeah, 2 more spots. I think we can put in 3 more spots for rides here. Block that off. And I think we should be good there. Okay. Ooh, we're making almost 3,000 there, so this is good news. Just take a look at our research again. Whoops. Anything else we can do? Got Hat's Fantastic, which I'm not overly a fan of. It doesn't seem to make any money for us. First aid as well. We're going to need to research that at some point. Actually, I might as well do that one. Just in case. Because we might run into a ride that actually gives us high nausea, which some of these actually might. Yeah, 4.61, 4.62. Yeah, a lot of the thrill rides are like that. So maybe another first aid station around here somewhere might be a good idea. So we got... I think it's a bit too crowded here. I'm going to actually blow up some of this and move some of these down here. Let's move this bench. Let's move it off to the end of the path so it doesn't block everybody. There we go. And also this one here. Actually, let's move this bin first. Same thing with this bin here. Let's see. So make another one here. There we go. So that should help people get through. I don't know if... I haven't actually seen people complain about overcrowding in a park, so I don't know if this is actually worth it at all. I'm gonna leave this part open. Could put another ride entrance or exit there, or maybe something else. Oh, we got several things going here. Okay, the kickflip. I know what that is. And of course our first aid station. What else can we do? We got another... Let's get that other ride going. So 1,500. Got 4,000 in the bank, so... Rides are starting to break down, so I'm gonna have to watch for that. Let's take a look here. So... The kickflip is a fairly small ride. I don't think it really fits in this spot here, though. Yeah, you see, it doesn't... I guess maybe there. Again, I need enough space for a queue, and I don't think that's a good... I don't see very much space for that. So maybe we'll leave that for now. What if I should put my first aid station here, maybe? Or... I did also see an ATM. I think we can research as well. Let's get that one, too. So $500. Yeah, let's get the other ride, and let's just see what makes sense here. I could also move this path a little bit farther away. Let's take this thing. I could do... Make it go around farther that way. Something like that, maybe. Actually, I noticed I'm probably using the wrong type of path here, but it's fine. I can actually improve this path here. Let's repave this a little bit. Match the color. Okay, research is progressing. I could try getting the Hat's Fantastic, I don't know. This is a very weird bench setup here, I don't know if I should redo it. Let's redo this part. Keep... Let me select that bench. There we go. That bit's okay. Alright, ATM. Okay. I'm still going. Where can we stick our ATM? I could put it right here. Get rid of one bench. And I could put it over here. Not entirely sure. Let me see. I'm gonna put the ATM right here. So that should allow people to get more money and spend more. Alright. Let's take a look at what this other ride is. Sky Ace, I'm familiar with that one. It's gonna keep getting these more rides pouring in. Okay, so we got 2 rides. Slow the game down. Sky Ace could... Oh, Sky Ace is actually huge. It's circular, but it's bigger than everything else there. It does not fit in this part, which might have worked. Yeah, that's a weird thing. I think maybe I should put Sky Ace over here after I finish building all these rides. Let's see. Okay, so I got the kickflip. I'm actually thinking, yeah, putting the kickflip in here. Let's try that. The entrance is going to go right there. Exit, we'll put it on this end, because I don't think we have put anything over here. So this there. I don't know if we can stick another building there. Let's do that. Okay, and we just simply connect this entrance over. And I think we can probably... Let's see here. Whoops. Oh, perfect. Just behind the ATM there. So that's good. Turn that guy on. Yeah, so back... This Sky Ace is huge. I probably want to fit it right here somewhere, but I want to put another set of rides around here first, so I'm gonna wait for those to come out. Speed up the game again. Let's look at our research again. Can't really do very much. We're not going to get the information kiosk that only provides priority passes. Hey, RL Crafters. Good morning. Just going through this mission. There are no coasters in this one, I think. So it's just building a bunch of little rides and stuff like that. Okay. And the good thing about this is I'm actually making money, so don't have to worry about that. Take a look here. And yeah, this time around I'm not changing any of the prices, because I think making them too high sort of detracts people from going to my park. A busy spot there. Could make that first aid station somewhere. Yeah, kickflip is actually makes people quite nauseous. I'm gonna sneak the let's put the first aid station in. I'm gonna go right here. Alright. That should help. Okay, so guest happiness is declining. Is it because there's so much garbage? Maybe? Yeah, there's some barf there. I think this might be time for... Yeah, the bins are quite full, so it might be time to get a second janitor. So let's do that. Okay, so we got 2 of them now. Maybe a second mechanic as well. I'm not sure about the average. I'm just looking at the reliability metric here. I think we can... Yeah, let's get a second mechanic as well. So, oops, that's not him. Actually click the right one. 2 janitors, 2 mechanics. Yep, okay. Let's take a look at our research. $360 power. I haven't seen this ride before. I don't know actually how many rides that there are in this game. Seems like a lot, or seems like a lot I haven't even found yet, or discovered yet. An absolutely terrifying ride. Okay, that's ominous. Let's research that one. Let's get... what is this? The 360 power. Oh, that one's a huge one. I think I should put it... it's quite large. Try to put it here, maybe. A lot of very large, towering rides in this park. I don't really like me putting it there. You have to give it enough clearance, unfortunately. Okay, entrance. I could put it over here. It's a problem, though. You know what? I'm gonna put it right... I'll put it right here, actually. Exit. I think we might be able to sneak a path here anyway, so let's do that right now. So let's get this path going. Put that over here and then continue it over this way. It's a bit too far, isn't it? Let's bring that back a bit. Nope. I don't want to make it too far over there. Let's try bringing this one over. There you go. So we got another alternate path there, and then we can connect this entrance, which, actually, you know what? Actually, I want to move the entrance over here. And then put this queue in action. Try to make it snake around a bit. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so... there's going to be a point when we're not able to snake this around anymore. This is the worst queue ever. Whatever. Close enough. Turn that on. Okay, got our other ride. What is absolutely terrifying about this one? The Screaminator. Okay. Can I fit that one in here, maybe? Let's take a look. Oh, let's keep researching, actually. Is that the last... okay, that is the last ride. So it looks like... yeah, no coasters on this mission. It's just rides. So... I'm gonna have to build duplicates of the same ride. Screaminator. Oh yeah, okay. So we could, let's sneak it in here somewhere. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna make this path go around it. So let's build that first. I want it to actually go up a bit. I want it to go down. I'll just make it go above here. It's a bit too steep there. Let's gradually put it down. No, that's not going to work. No. This path building interface is not great. I'm not a big fan of it. It's very easy to screw up here. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, I'll go with that. Back to here. Let's put the entrance over here. No? I can't build it over there? That's weird. Why can't I build the entrance? That is weird. Hold on. Maybe a bug here. Okay, entrance. It's not allowing me to build it anywhere on this around here. So I'm actually going to destroy this whole thing. And let's pause it. I'm gonna make sure I do this right. So Screaminator. Entrance. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it was not letting me build that thing. Exit. Oh, we can put it anywhere. I guess we'll put it over here. Okay, let's bring this guy around. Sneak it through this little part. Yeah, we'll just make it straight. That's fine. Turn that guy on. I guess I should really pause the game more. I really like the music. You don't really get that when you're not doing that. Okay, so that was... So how many rides was that? We got 2 forges, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 rides. Except we don't have the Sky Ace, which I'll probably build right here. And we can add more rides over there. While we're waiting, let's finish this path a bit. Or alternatively, I could get... No, let's try finishing this path. I'm a little concerned about this rock here, though. I don't like this rock. Go away, rock. Move away somewhere else. Over there. The problem is, this terrain here, we also can't change terrain, which is annoying. So actually, you know what? I'm going to go as high as possible here and then go down right here. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. I just want to avoid that area there. There we go. So I'm just going to continue building this path all the way up to here. Might as well fix this path as well, make sure it's the right color. Alright, that looks good. Oh, wait. No, this is not quite the color there. Okay. So, yeah. So we're going to put the Sky Ace here. I think we have enough money now. Let's see here. I think I want to actually put the... I'm just trying to think here. I'm gonna put the path, the queue on this end. Wrap it around. And the exit. This is actually a huge ride when I think about it. I'll put it right here. And then we'll build our queue, just wrapping around the outside of this thing. Oops, that's a bit too much there. There we go, that's a nice long queue. And turn it on. We still haven't made a 3,000 profit yet. Oh, we have, actually. Actually, we're at 4,000 already. So we're probably going to get the first 2 things once. So I just need to finish the scenery. So, yeah, let me go. Let's quickly do the scenery. After we finish the scenery and get those 2 stars, probably take a break and then try to finish the rest of this mission. Okay, so scenery. Let's use blueprints. I always find those ones to be pretty cool. Oh, we got a lot of sci-fi ones. Let's try. What do we got here? Crashed mutt. A mutt looks like a big. It's a bulldog robot. No, it's so cute. So you usually want to put these near the queues so that they can sneak up right behind here, maybe. Yeah, let's put them right here. It'll allow me to. I don't know. That's kind of weird. He's kind of just hiding behind those stores. Gustav's Scenery Collection. what this one is. Let's put in Reseeking right here, maybe? Or actually, probably right here. Is there a smaller one? We've got a UFO. That's huge. I want one that actually kind of fits there. You can place it there, but... Oh, deep space stuff. That's a good one. That one's probably mainly for putting under a path, though, so... I guess I could do that. It doesn't look quite right, but whatever. Obstructed. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's weird. I got the middle star first before getting the first star. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, this doesn't look quite... How did they get through that rock? I don't know, but at least it's nearby that queue, so they should be a bit more pleased while they're waiting. What else can we do? Crashed mutt. That's not... That's kind of depressing to look at. Looks like I can put one here, maybe. Okay. What else do we got here? Deep space. Yeah, this deep space stuff, which maybe this might be a good spot for it. Can fit it. See it? It's a lot. Give me enough space there. Come on. Nope. Alright. You over here? Okay, that's not quite perfect, but that's good enough for me. Let me put another one of these. So deep space stuff. Maybe over here. That's right, nice there. What's your scenery rating? 34. Okay, we're gonna have to put in a whole bunch more of these. The aliens. The aliens are coming. What is this? Oh, it's a battle scene. Interesting. That's a pretty good one to put right next to here, I think. Let's do that right here. It says Sputnik's Travels. Just trying to spread these around a bit. Can I put this here, maybe? No, that's obstructed. Okay. I can put it right here. Yeah, that kind of works. I can sneak the path under there. Oh, things breaking down. What else do we got? King's Collection, Fairy Tale. Coaster Park set design. I think I'll put some start putting some generic decorations. We can put some near the forge. See some more bushes here. That's obstructed. Okay, so maybe bush collections. Let's putting in random spots. Bush collection behind here. Just fill in all the empty spaces. Bush collection back there. Actually, that might be a good spot for a... never mind, I guess. Deep space stuff. Let's sneak another one here, maybe? Yep. What else we got? Could have been another mutt somewhere. Let's see. I'm going to put another crashed mutt here. So 2 crashed mutts there. Let me extend this path over so I just know how much space I have here. So we do this. Maybe circling down there. Okay. We could put in another alien. Maybe they're surrounded. Like that. The red team's surrounded by blue guys. Like that, maybe. Let's see, 47, so we're almost there. I want to put some benches in, actually. I don't think I put enough bins and stuff like that around. So let's put a bench here, bench there. What about here? I guess I'll bench here, bench there. Couple benches here. Maybe put a few more bins on the outskirts here. These people throw their stuff out. Let's put a bench here. Let's put a couple more bins. Here are those benches I put down. Over here maybe. There's one bench over here. Let's follow that one. Okay, let's just need to put a few more. Let's got some fountains, got some tree collections. I could put a few more of those. Maybe here. Oh, that was enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break now. It's been about an hour, so let me slow down the game a bit. Actually, pause right now. So just to recap before I go on break, we actually reached 1,000 park rating. We just need to increase our monthly profit, and I think that we can do that just by simply adding more rides. But before we get to that, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'll be back then, and the rest we should be able to finish the rest of this mission just by adding more rides. So we'll do that after the break. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.